暑い。 What a month, man. So we have FD, we have Raging Phoenix, you have Snake Eye Ash to 2, right? Man, they even get more buff than nerfs. What do they lose? Snake Eye Ash. I mean, I guess one wanted. You have two wanted now. Not anything significant though. So we're probably gonna have to deal with the fire for 3 more months. So let's see what is my opponent rocking with here. Normal Summon Diviner. Mikanko maybe? I mean, yeah. If I myself normal summon Diviner and send Herald of the Arclight, I'm gonna add Necros of Briona, or like Unicorn. That's just who I am. Maybe one day I'll add Ohime. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it Drytron? Please don't tell me. Yeah, I'm not thrilled to face this. I'll try. I mean, I'll try. Go into Masquerena. Summon into Ra 10. That is interesting. Well, most of the time, the last time I've seen this Ra 10, it summons freaking burial statue of the Earth one in Adamant's paper. It's been a long time though. So this should be the same, right? I assume it's light statue, probably. We're gonna impulse here. It's gonna threaten the statue because we definitely has more attack. Also threaten the Harrow as well, so he has to negate this. And he has an Ash. Hey, cool. So presumably 3 more negates, yeah? Well, that's. Well, he has an Ava in his hand, and like, I don't know. Yeah, Ava is like 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends. And then 6. First we negate that. And it's an Ava. Cool. Oh, how you miss Adamant's paper and Drytron meta. Adam and Ava. Cool. Yep, here's 2 more negates. One thing I'm certain is that he's very low on timer. So he's... And our deck is like, has text, man. So... If he has 2 more negates, we can play through that. I'm just thinking, let's go for this. 2 more, we can break it. If 3 more, I'm dead. I'm not prepared for 3 more. He let resolve. You cannot negate effect. No, only monster effect, no spell effect. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. You cannot negate this. Look, that monster is like a light monster, which is kind of funny. He has a light statue. The right circumstance. Special summon. I am a light monster. Special summon. I am a light monster. So, in battle phase, Rakan is gonna pop 1 card. The thing is, I do have a negate on the field that prevents us from targeting, prevent him from targeting. But he also has Herald. I use Talon here. He used Herald to negate. Then battle phase kills everything. I'm gonna get Talon though. Probably gonna get anyway. Let's go into battle phase. I don't think there is the right pop here. Considering he's low on time. If you pop a monster, I'm just gonna let it go. If you target the spell, I'm gonna activate my cake. Yeah, my cake to negate it. And then you have to use Herald. And then I'll use the tower to protect my cake. So at the end, no, that is nothing. Let's just protect. Yep. Okay, basically nothing, actually. So we're gonna attack into this first. Okay. Damage step. Obviously he's gonna negate this. Hard to imagine him not negating this. Yep. This one gone. So he has Divine in his hand, right? So minimum 1 more negate. Let go. There you go. There you go. Attack. Okay. What if he's gonna negate you though? Is the question. So I'm gonna activate this one. If he read the first line, or like the line that indicates that you cannot respond to a summon of Nemleria monster, he might negate this. Yeah, okay, cool. That actually didn't matter at all. That line of text didn't matter because I can't really summon Nemleria this turn. So that negate was great. Now we can triple attack talent to draw two. I'm gonna draw two. Drawing two more hand trap maybe? Or trap. Okay. We can draw two more. Ooh, Eater's Million. Okay, Maxi Nibiru, crazy. Activate. And we have a trap as well. So I already have one card in the extra deck. So there's no point in grabbing Repeater here. We gotta grab Louvet. Even though Louvet is not great in this matchup, honestly. It hasn't been great for a long time. In Super Heavy Samurai and Millennium. Yeah. There you go. And we're chilling. We are chilling. We just need to survive this turn. She do have Maxi and also Nibiru for her. Also a trap, Louvet. So if you do that, okay, cool. I'm gonna Maxi. This should go through, right? He didn't have Ash last turn because we did. Wait, he did have Ash last turn. He ashed my impulse. I don't know if he topped it another one. That make me salty. Honestly. Yeah. Honestly, yes. Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess I'll save the Lover for the Pixie. Because he might go into Zeus. Worst comes to worst. Yeah. Man. At least he can't really negate anything anymore. I mean, he could. But that's not the right play. I would be very surprised if we can go into Herald of Perfection plus an OTK line. That would be something. Yeah. Natasha. There's no point in setting her face down because he still has a Drytron in the graveyard. It could just tribute her. It doesn't matter. ST Little Knight. Wait, you don't plan on OTKing this turn? You cannot attack directly anymore. What is your plan here? I don't think they play Appaloosa, right? This thing actually is like War of Sword Dragon because they have a lot of body, so that thing attack twice, which is crazy. And it steals all my monsters. Into this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna. Yeah, this probably doesn't matter. Also, still, remember, his timer is low. I'm sure about it. I'm very sure of it. Set this. That probably doesn't do anything, but yeah, just in case. He cannot attack directly this turn, so we might live. So I'm gonna banish this one. It's kind of goofy. We banished to increase the attack for him to use, but none of those matter. I don't care about it. So now the thing is, I really don't think he plays Appaloosa. I want to be greedy a little bit. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, like stealing all these monsters. Normally it's an OTK, sure, but you cannot attack directly. Is there anything that's pierce? No, right? Comes Nightmare Unicorn. You want to discard? Didn't even consider to discard, which is shame. Okay. I guess his plan is to steal all my monster anyway, and then leave one spell trap on the field so I cannot imperm anything. But bro, you activated SP. You cannot attack directly anymore. What are you thinking? War of Sword Dragon. Yep. I mean, yeah. You're gonna look real bad, man. You're gonna look real bad after this. Yeah, again, I don't think he plays Appaloosa. I just don't think so. I'm too greedy for a Master 1 rank up game right now, but, you know, I've seen a few lists. I don't think they play it. He really thought he could OTK, huh? Okay, let's go. Yeah, this should be over, because next time we're gonna go into Nemleria. His last card in the hand is Drytron Meteonis. We know that. They searched that earlier. So, yeah, this is GG. I'm gonna banish all the dry charm with the pot of desire used earlier. I get to banish like 8 cards, so that's fine. Okay, activate. Yep, 8 cards. Honestly, always have faith in the timer. You know, they might not have time to read. Nemleria OP. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the deck profile. Hello, it's time to whip out Nemleria again, and well, another Mono Fire. I assume it's gonna last for at least a couple more months. I know I said last month that the ban list wouldn't have changed anything, and yeah, of course, it didn't change anything. They even get a huge buff in SB Little Knight, which is it's just unfortunate. It is just unfortunate. Anyway, my deck list, I actually alter between the non-engines a lot in this deck, like for Master 5, Master 4, Master 3, Master 2, and Master 1. I just switch the non-engine cards around because sometimes against certain matchup this is great, sometimes against like a different matchup this is bad. I don't know. So it's very iffy. It's very iffy. So remember that this deck list is not definitive. And I'm gonna mention the other options that I ran in the deck to get through Master 1 at some point. Anyway, let's get to the deck list. The core of this never changed. We have Eaters of Millions, we have Maxi, we also have 3 Nibiru and 3 Phantasme. I know these are non-engines. I consider Eaters of Millions is an engine card because technically it banished all your extra deck, enabling Nemleria to be able to summon. But yeah, it's technically this core 4 as a non-engine, I didn't change at all. So for the other cards, we have the engine cards, which are Nemleria, Sweet Dream. We also have Dream Tower. 2, what's your name? I usually call you Cake. Coette. 2 Coette, 1 Realize, 2 Reveal, and decided to run 1 Aureoler this time only. I sometimes risk on drawing a bunch of Nemleria without Nemleria, so that feels very bad. Running 1 is risky, yes. But I feel like with our non-engine card being the body themselves, like if you notice, there are Phantasme and also Impulse summoning attacker right here. So this can also count as body. Also, if you banish your stuff with Power Desire, you can put them back into the deck anyway with Nemleria. So it's not a big deal. Anyway, this deck list looks a little bit all over the place, but it makes sense. It will make sense. So that's the engine card. Also, 1 trap of each, Love and Repeater. Repeater is better this time. Love hasn't been great since forever. So yeah, this time you have to grab Repeater. Also, sometimes the best effect is the effect that half your opponent's damage. Have you seen that Raging Phoenix OTK? That is just stupid. That is just stupid. I'm sorry, they just keep going to that. And sometimes halving your damage and then next turn break the board is your options. So you have to pay close attention to that. Anyway, we have 3 Impulse and 1 Fire Attacker. Funnily enough, if you draw Fire Attacker and you draw it alongside Phantasme, if they play a Link deck, you can summon this and put back the Fire Attacker into the deck to summon with Impulse later. So that's a cool thing. Also, if you draw Fire Attacker first turn and you don't have any way to put it back into the deck, you could just Tribute Summon. I mean, is an option. You can Tribute Summon. Yes. So we have one pot of each here. Desire, Extravagance, and also Prosperity. We also have 2 Thrust, 1 Triple Tax Talent, and 2 Enemy Controller. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Daruma Karma Cannon is still a great card in this deck. I've run it in this deck, right, this season, and then I swap it out to try the options. Daruma is still a great card because if you go first, you go hand trap, you could thrust into Daruma. That's the way to do it because the whole point of the deck is to set up for Nemleria turn 1. You don't summon her turn 1. You survive turn 2 and stop your opponents as much as possible, and then you go on turn 3 to banish all that stuff, right? The premise never changed. So with the Daruma Karma Cannon, it's actually game ending. Sometimes. Not game ending, but turn ending, yeah. It's a very high impact trap card, so you could consider running it. The card you would swap out is like Impulse, Fire Attacker, also Enemy Controller, also like, well, you can run 2 Phantasme, 2 Nibiru, I don't know. But, yeah, also, yeah, just saying. Daruma Karma Cannon, definitely an option. And, yeah, it's still great in the deck list. I am certain the extra deck does not matter, but make sure that you have an Azalea in the extra deck probably to pop the token, because sometimes you can't really do anything to the token. You could SV Leader Knight like Anima or Link Kuribo here to link off Nemleria and then go into Little Knight to banish the token as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the other things does not matter. I didn't go into the other stuff that often. Actually, I didn't even go to them at all this season. So yeah, rest assured, you just need Azalea and also SP, I guess, and Link Kuribo or Anima. But yeah, so during the yeah, as I said, the extra deck doesn't matter. In case someone wants to see this, like every card in the extra deck, I don't think it matters. You can put literally anything here. Just remember to put Azalea and Esphilo Knight, and also a Link one that you can link off Nemleria. So yeah, what's cool about this deck is that Phantasma is actually very good now because most of the Link deck. It's Rescue Ace, Snake Eyes, and if you see Labyrinth, I don't know, we don't have Ash. Ask me, right? How do you deal with Labyrinth? You know, I have enemy controller. I also had Daruma, technically, to avoid the freaking infinite impermanence, because that's the best part of Labyrinth against us. They don't really have any negate aside from that, so if you can somehow set up Nemleria, and then you either Sweet Dream, or you tribute the enemy controller on the um, impermanence, or you have Daruma, you flip your Nemleria face down. All of those ways can stop the opponents from negating Nemleria, and then we pop up, right? Also, one more thing, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme also has a protection effect. When your opponents activate a card effect that targets a monster you control, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. If worse comes to worse, if you don't have this on the field because it's Labyrinth or something, you could consider tribute summon this guy. So you have a target protection against impermanence. It has to be a winning play though. Or normally it's just like a regular link deck that has an imperm, you just summon this or failing monster, and then next turn you have the target protection. It's really nice. I'm thinking of ways to just to dodge imperm with a lot of things right here. The impulse and fire attacker is pretty cool as well. You're likely to draw into more hand trap. One more hand trap I would consider is Droll Locker. This wait, yeah, this hand trap, this thing, it's not great on its own if they play around it. But the thing is, sometimes they activate bonfire and you just roll them. That's like the best roll of your life. Or you go Phantasme, you draw into freaking Nibiru with a draw locket already in your hand, and that is great because draw plus Nibiru is better, right? So we have a lot of ways here to hand trap your opponents, even though the amount of hand trap is not a lot, but you do draw a lot, funny enough, with Impulse and Phantasme. So also a lot of thrust, talent, pot. So that is really fun. Honestly, I'm just amazed that I can get to master one like the first season with Nemleria. It didn't fall off though. We're cool. We just need to adapt. And one more card to consider is Fear Mode, because sometimes I see them making Baron status line somehow. And we do run one or two of these to track that. And then I have the pot, I have the triple tactic, I have the spell Sweet Dream, and then I summon Nemleria, right? But it's pretty much. I don't think it's that effective, but there's one game that it really saved me. I think it was in the replays too. So consider running this as well because you don't actually normal summon, right? The only normal summon here is like tribute summon or like impulse normal summon and then bait and negate maybe. Anyway, enough talking. We're good. Deck is good, but you do have to play very carefully because this guy, the third effect, sometimes tempting, but I actually had a lot of times where using the second effect to have the damage is the right play, and I didn't do it. And I regret it later. So yeah, one last thing to remember is that. Anyway, I'm done keeping you hostage for this deck profile. Good luck. I'll see you in the next video.